Brigitte Lindholm is a unique support character that wields a melee weapon and shield, similar to Reinhardt. With a wide range of abilities and one of the strongest passive abilities in the game, Brigitte has already become a highly used character that has already impacted the Overwatch meta.
In stories, the heroes get the honor and glory.
Before we begin, we publish new content all week long, so be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos.
Brigitte is the daughter of Overwatch hero and not a dwarf, Torbjorn Lindholm, and goddaughter as well as companion to Reinhardt. With a desire to protect those in need and an interest in mechanical engineering, Brigitte began traversing different areas of the world with Reinhardt in order to protect the aging Overwatch hero, by repairing his armor following each battle. During this time, Reinhardt shared tales of his adventures as well as his vast knowledge of close quarters combat. As Reinhardt grew older, his body became increasingly worn down.
But a hammer and tools can't fix every problem. There are some things that can never be repaired.
A worried Brigitte noticed this and offered to serve as Reinhardt's squire, in which she personally protects Reinhardt as well as others in need during battle. Abilities and weapons. Brigitte's kit is one of the most diverse kits in the game with her abilities: Rocket Flail, Shield Bash, Whip Shot, Repair Pack, and a strong passive ability, Inspire. Rocket Flail is her primary attacking ability and allows Brigitte to swing 2 times per second while dealing 35 damage per swing. Just as with Reinhardt's hammer, Brigitte's weapon can damage multiple enemies at once. Her Rocket Flail also works in conjunction with Inspire, her passive ability that heals nearby teammates at a rate of 16 HP per second when dealing damage with the Rocket Flail. Brigitte's barrier shield functions similarly to Reinhardt's, though it has significantly less blocking capacity at 600 barrier HP compared to Reinhardt's 2000 HP. Shield Bash is one of the most powerful abilities in her kit, with an incredibly short 5-second cooldown and allows Brigitte to stun enemies briefly. Whip Shot is a linear projectile that functions much like Roadhog's hook, but instead of hooking enemies, Whip Shot deals 70 points of damage. This ability has a 4-second cooldown. Aside from Inspire, Brigitte also has the Repair Pack ability, which provides allies with a quick 150 points of healing in addition to 75 points of armor, and this ability is available every 5 seconds as well. Finally, Brigitte's ultimate ability, Rally, allows Brigitte to move faster while providing herself and surrounding allies with 30 armor per second for 10 seconds. Meta. Brigitte is a brawling hero, plain and simple. As such, she works extremely well with other brawling characters, such as Reinhardt, Roadhog, and Reaper. Basically, anyone else who can get in close and benefit from her support. Brigitte is so strong with these characters because, as previously mentioned, producing damage with her Rocket Flail also provides AoE healing to surrounding teammates, resulting in a 2 birds with 1 stone type play. As long as she does consistent damage and stays alive, pairing these brawling heroes can easily secure a close quarters team fight. Brigitte's kit is specifically designed to provide a powerful counter to the most popular Overwatch composition at the moment, the Dive composition. Dive comp thrives on Winston and D.Va's ability to single out and jump characters, in turn splitting up the team and allowing heroes such as Tracer and Genji to secure final blows in the ensuing confusion. However, Brigitte thrives on her ability to effectively deal with this diving strategy, as she creates a number of problems for flanking heroes such as Genji and Tracer.
Face to the face.
Normally, these flanking heroes are the bane of any support hero's existence, especially when allies fail to peel back to protect them. As such, Brigitte was introduced to address growing frustrations among support players. Strategies. So, how exactly is Brigitte designed to deal with dive comp? Well, if your team is having trouble finishing off that blinking Tracer or double jumping Genji, Brigitte can simply Shield Bash and swing her Rocket Flail, forcing these heroes to disengage or likely die, depending on the health and positioning of Brigitte's teammates. Unlike other support heroes, Brigitte also has 50 points of armor in addition to 200 points of health, making it even more difficult for flanking heroes to target and kill Brigitte behind the lines. Brigitte has the ability to drain any squishy hero's health by shield bashing for 50 points of damage, swinging once for 35 points of damage, and quickly following up with a whip shot for 70 points of damage, which in total will critically injure all squishy characters and potentially kill characters such as Tracer.
It's just a flesh wound.
Shield Bash is also incredibly strong against an enemy Reinhardt, as it forces him to drop his shield, allowing other players to follow up and secure a vital kill on a main tank. Another strategy allows Brigitte to stand behind Reinhardt's shield and swing at the enemy, allowing her to deal damage and generate healing while remaining protected. Brigitte is virtually useless unless surrounded by allies. Alone, Brigitte is easily focused and killed, but with a team, she becomes a much more difficult target to kill, especially when fighting against dive comp.
Precision Swedish engineering.
For her ultimate, Rally does not necessarily need to be used in the middle of a fight, though it does allow Brigitte to move from target to target faster. However, it may be completely acceptable to use the ultimate whenever your team is disengaged in order to provide the maximum amount of armor for every teammate. Otherwise, maintain caution during the first seconds of Rally during a fight, as this will build a nice pool of armor for you and your team that will then allow everyone to make a strong, coordinated push. Weakness. Brigitte's biggest weakness lies in her lack of ranged abilities. As such, she is especially weak against mobile, long-ranged heroes like Farah and Junkrat. Brigitte's shield is much smaller than Reinhardt's, thus making her susceptible to much more splash damage from Farah's rockets and Junkrat's bombs. Both of these characters also have the ability to destroy Brigitte's shield in a matter of seconds. Once her shield is destroyed, Brigitte's lack of mobility and large hitbox makes her especially vulnerable. Conclusion. Brigitte's range of abilities allows her to protect herself and her teammates in a way specifically meant to deal with the popular dive composition. Despite her anti-dive capabilities, she is also, ironically, a good pick on a dive comp team. Her shield bash will keep squishy DPS heroes like Tracer and Genji at a distance, while her repair kit can provide a quick burst of healing and armor to critically injured allies. It is incredibly important to remember that Brigitte is not nearly effective by herself as she is with her team. Her passive ability is extremely powerful, and perhaps the most fundamental ability in her kit. As such, when players use Brigitte, they should consistently be surrounded by allies, especially at the start of a team fight. Right now, she is as close to a must-pick hero as you're going to find, and we expect to see her in high-level play, and of course, the pro circuit.
I am Brigitte Lindholm, and I will be their shield.
Thanks for watching MojoPlays. Be sure to subscribe and click on the link in the description below to check out our suggestion page and vote on what content you'd like to see us cover next.